Hey guys, welcome to my Ninja Reviews channel. This is just going to be a quick review of Conduit 2 for the Nintendo Wii. The Conduit 2 is a first-person shooter developed by High Voltage Software and published by Sega in 2011. It is going to be one of the best Wii exclusive games this year, easily. Alright, I just like to start off with saying it's got the best graphics for any first-person shooter I've ever seen on the Wii. Uh, Heaps of improvements have been made over the first game. For example, now you can ride in vehicles, epic boss battles, high customization with your upgrades and armor, which I'll get to more in the multiplayer when I talk about the multiplayer. There's some great new characters. Character development is a whole lot better. But also, there's some really cheesy humor and voice acting that's really going to make you laugh. And it's funny because it's like, you can just tell by the humor and the dialogue that this game is obviously not as good as a Call of Duty graphically or anything, but it doesn't take itself as seriously, and I think that's the charm to this game. I did notice a little bit of lag, but that's pretty common when a lot of stuff is going on in action games on the Wii, I find. Um, the gameplay, just like any first-person shooter, it does get, but especially this one, it does get extremely repetitive. There's nothing to really change it up except for a few vehicle segments and a boss battle at the end. But it's okay. It's nothing you haven't seen before, but what it does do, it does very, very well. Like I said, story-wise, it's a great improvement over the first game. Definitely delves a lot more into the Drudge. Uh, it just, the character development is through the roof. It's a whole lot better. Uh, but it will only take you about 6 to 8 hours long to finish the game. But it's got some great locations. There was only, I think, 9 levels in the first Conduit. There's 12 in this one. And all the locations are completely different. You're going from Washington, D.C. to Atlantis to Siberia. It's all over the place. It's just a whole lot of fun. And it's definitely a great game. But the boss battles as well, which is funny because you don't see those in first-person shooters, I find, these days. It's like full-on boss battles where you have to use strategy to defeat one particular massive boss. But unfortunately, the first boss that you encounter actually seemed to be the most exciting one to me, which was a shame because I thought it would get better and better and better, but the first boss just seemed the most epic. Even the last boss battle seemed a bit to me. The story does end on a huge cliffhanger, so be prepared for a Conduit 3, guys. Which was a bit unfortunate because I honestly can't tell you where the story is going. And the story didn't really grip me. The story is kind of meh, but it's an okay game. It's good. But the multiplayer is definitely a whole nother aspect to talk about. It's got 4-player split screen offline and online, and 12-player online play. It's only got a little handful of game modes, but the customization is really what sets this out apart to other first-person shooters. The customization in this game is incredible. You basically earn money and experience from matches, and that can go towards your upgrades and how your character looks. And it's just a whole lot of fun. But unfortunately, because the Wii does lack any DLC add-ons, and it only has a handful of modes, and it does suffer from a fair bit of lag, and there's a few rage quitters. It is not the best multiplayer, and honestly, I was really hyped to get it. I played a ton of it for the first day or two, and now I'm absolutely done with it. I've got no interest in it at all. But it does support a huge variety of peripherals. For example, Wii Motion Plus, your just standard Wii Motion nunchuck and remote, your Classic Controller Pro, and also a headbanging headset. And as far as I know, this is only the second game to utilize the headbanging headset besides Call of Duty Black Ops. Um, you know, the music is really good, it's really epic, but all in all, this really is a mediocre game at best. This will get a 6.5 out of 10 for me. Alright, thanks guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.